Coming up on this edition of SUTV News, changes have occurred to the student health insurance plan.
The biannual involvement expo was held.
And in sports, Bison football captures the three-peat.
This is SUTV News, and it starts now.
Welcome to SUTV News, our first newscast of 2014. I'm Bryn Nelson.
And I'm Cassie Rolfing. North Dakota and Minnesota are known for regular sub-zero temperatures, and as of late, we've had exactly that.
Thursday morning, the low temp was 20 below, with wind chills 45 below. Some area schools canceled classes on Wednesday due to blizzard conditions and dangerous wind chills. Since spring semester started just 2 weeks ago, we've had 2 blizzard warnings and temperatures dipping close to 30 below on some nights. This weekend will bring warmer temps, but early next week the temperatures will drop near 20 below once again.
This winter, we aren't just getting hit with blowing snow and blizzards, but dangerous wind chills. In these conditions, frostbite can occur in less than 5 minutes if skin is left exposed. For many, getting the car to start each morning is a victory. It's been so cold that a high of 0 seems warm. NDSU climatologist Dr. Adnan Accuse explains North Dakota is the 5th state with the highest record temperature in the nation with 121 degrees. And due to greenhouse effect, each year on average is warmer and warmer.
At the same time, I can superimpose the weather so we know where we are. You can expect. The climate trend in North Dakota is the highest trend in the United States, which is 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit per decade. Per century. In other words, we are 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit warmer today than 100 years ago. And I don't see any...
We can't feel the difference, so we'll have to keep putting our coats on, at least for the moment.
Major changes to the NDSU student health care plan this semester impacts everyone who doesn't have a plan or had the old one. SUTV's Nate Manning has more.
Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Dakota used to be the carrier for NDSU student health insurance. Now, United Healthcare is taking the reins.
All students in the state of North Dakota are eligible to purchase the United Healthcare plan.
Big difference between Blue Cross's plan and United's is the increased cost for individual students. But unlike Blue Cross, the costs for spouses and children are lower with United. The drastic change in pricing is surprising to Johnson.
The students had experienced a decrease in cost, and then to be to have an increase in cost thrown at them of that much of an amount, I think, was quite a shock to everybody involved and also to our offices.
The main group this affects are international students. Making the plan effective for them is key.
Being able to answer those questions as they come in, even though we don't have all of the information right now, but we try to at least get out the information as we have it and try to be as transparent about the issues as we can.
It's a big change, but Johnson is confident it'll pay off.
There's a lot of improvements over the previous provider in the process that students will experience, even though right now it's feeling like it's taking a little bit more time as we're waiting for various pieces of information to come in to us from NDUS and from United Healthcare.
Nate Manning reporting, SUTV News.
The open enrollment deadline was originally January 1st, but it was extended to January 31st so students could pay the premium price. For more information, contact Student Health Services or International Services.
Football isn't the only team NDSU has with 3 consecutive national championships. Less than a month after the Bison completed a three-peat, the NDSU Bison dance team won a 3rd POM title Sunday at the United Dance Association College Nationals in Orlando, Florida. NDSU brought 18 dancers to the event and 16 are allowed to compete in each routine. The preliminary round featured 12 teams and NDSU took 3rd. After advancing to finals, the NDSU dance team delivered its top performance and won the championship.
Minnesota State University Moorhead continues to resolve a $4.9 million budget deficit. Earlier this week, MSUM administrators decided to cut 20 full-time faculty rather than the projected 22. Discussions continue regarding a proposed merger of theater and music. The budget deficit could increase to $8 million by 2016 if MSUM doesn't take any action.
Coming up next on SUTV News, this semester's Student Involvement Expo. After this week's 7-day forecast, which does include some warmer temperatures, at least in the short term.
future is constantly unfolding. No one knows better than those preparing for it. Every week, NDSU's student-run television organization, the Bison Information Network, brings you SUTV News, with news about NDSU, the campus community, and current events affecting you. Watch SUTV News on Cable 1, Channel 14, Friday and Saturday at 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m.
The NDSU Bookstore, where every true fan and alum goes to get their pride on. Gear up with a variety of high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Made by top-of-the-line brands like Under Armour, Nike, and CI Sport to help you show off your Bison pride. The NDSU Bookstore has everything you need in your two favorite colors, green and gold.
SUTV News is brought to you by Stop and Go. Stop and Go. We're always there.
Welcome back to SUTV News. A recent Center for Disease Control and Prevention survey is revealing that at least 38 million Americans drink too much,
but are not considered alcoholics. Bustle.com has compiled the data from this survey and has deemed Fargo #1 on their list of the top 10 drunkest cities, based on binge and heavy drinking rates. Binge drinking is considered as 5 or more drinks for men and 4 or more drinks for women in one occasion. Heavy drinking is defined as more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. And not everyone is surprised by these findings.
Because it is a college town, and in a college town they usually will have bars that really appeal to that kind of atmosphere. So I think it makes sense why it could be, just because it has that aspect.
What we see is that there are environmental messages that contribute to the ways in which people use alcohol, and that there are certain areas where that seems to be more prevalent than others, and we happen to live in one of them.
Number 2 on the list is Columbus, Nebraska, followed by Missoula, Montana.
Getting involved on campus can be a difficult thing to do for many students. NDSU's Involvement Expo hopes to make that a little easier. Wednesday, the Great Plains Ballroom was filled with NDSU's many organizations. This biannual event features several different clubs from Greek life to student government. With over 250 organizations on campus, nearly every interest, hobby, and leisure activity is covered.
Getting involved is a great way to meet people and just experience different things, get new opportunities, or just great way to branch out and meet people, I guess.
Any organization you get involved with can help out with your balancing life with academics and school. It also gets you more active and involved.
If you missed your chance to see the expo, you can always look on the student organization website, where they have a full list of NDSU's organizations. Otherwise, the next Involvement Expo will be held in August at the beginning of the fall semester.
The NDSU Herd Club was a solution to help students who are unable to find a ride to this Saturday's rivalry men's basketball game against the SDSU Jackrabbits in Brookings, South Dakota. The annual Herd Club bus trip will be leaving Fargo at noon on Saturday and will return at night at 9:30 p.m. It costs $25 to ride and includes a snack and door prizes for passengers. However, the cost does not include game tickets, which are $22 per person. If students are interested in registering for the bus, all they need to do is go to ndsuherdclub.com and sign up.
Not many know that shooting is an Olympic sport. NDSU sophomore Elena Townsend sure didn't until she made the team at the age of 16. Townsend placed second at the USA Junior Olympic Shooting Competition, where she received an invitation to join the team. Ranking 7th in the nation for female pistol shooters, Townsend is part of the Junior Olympic Shooting Developmental Team and Junior Olympic Traveling International Team. She has traveled the U.S., Germany, and the Czech Republic to compete, which is a lot for any young student.
I travel a lot. Schoolwork is really difficult. I also have a part-time job, so my time management skills have gotten a lot better with trying to balance work, school, and shooting.
The next Summer Olympics is in 2016, but her priority will be graduating with a degree in agribusiness. Her goal is to make it to the 2020 Olympic shooting team in Tokyo.
Up next on SUTV News, this week's Student Organization Spotlight. We'll hear from the students that make up the Marksmanship Club.
The future is constantly unfolding. No one knows better than those preparing for it. Every week, NDSU's student-run television organization, the Bison Information Network, brings you SUTV News, with news about NDSU, the campus community, and current events affecting you. Watch SUTV News on Cable 1, Channel 14, Friday and Saturday at 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m.
Jitters is the NDSU Campus Community's coffee hub. Conveniently located right next to campus, Jitters Coffee has a wide range of amenities, including comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, and an assortment of beverages. Jitters is here to meet your needs, whether you're looking to relax and socialize or study in a rich, active environment. Be sure to make your way over for your morning brew, a bite at lunch, or for a break between classes. Get your fix only at Jitters.
The NDSU bookstore, where every true fan and alum goes to get their pride on. Gear up with a variety of high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Made by top-of-the-line brands like Under Armour, Nike, and CI Sport to help you show off your Bison pride. The NDSU bookstore has everything you need in your two favorite colors, green and gold.
Deeks Pizza, prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
SUTV News is a production of the Bison Information Network in conjunction with North Dakota State University's Department of Communication Broadcast Program. For more information, go to www.ndsubin.com.
Welcome back. Training students on how to handle firearms safely and effectively to compete in various competitions is the goal of one group at NDSU.
This week for our Student Organization Spotlight, we take a closer look at the Marksmanship Club.
From air rifle and air pistol to .22 caliber rifle and pistol, the NDSU Marksmanship Club has it all. With around 30 to 40 members, the firing range is never quiet.
The basic purpose for the club is for students to get together and shoot. Those that like to shoot and shoot in a competitive manner.
The Marksmanship Club meets here at the Red River Regional Marksmanship Center every Wednesday at 7 p.m. With 2 firing ranges, it offers students an opportunity to practice their shooting with multiple firearms.
Oh, when students want to join, I just let them know exactly how it is. It's just a great group of people who get together and shoot with very common interests, and it's just a fun time to come and hang out.
Any student can join the club, and owning a firearm isn't a requirement. The Marksmanship Club owns many rifles for beginners to use.
The more novice types will use a club gun, and once they get into it, they sort of figure out what they need for equipment, then they buy their own.
Being part of the Western Indoor Collegiate Rifle Conference, the Marksmanship Club is included in many competitions, mainly with the .22 rifle. Other competitions include dual matches with other colleges and various regional and national matches, which NDSU has done very well at.
We shoot against Yale, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Ohio State University, the Naval Academy, the U.S. Military Academy, and in air pistol, the open team, we took second place in the nation, and we missed winning by 5 points out of about 2,200 points.
Bryn Nelson reporting. SU TV News.
The Marksmanship Club is a tri-college organization and encourages students from MSUM and Concordia to join. With multiple coaches, the Marksmanship Club can offer one-on-one attention from trained competitors.
For many fans, it is still sinking in. The Bison football team are 3-time FCS champions. SU TV News was in Frisco when NDSU beat Townsend 35-7 in an action-packed championship game. As Sam Jones explains, for the players and coaches, the trip involved more than the game.
The Great Texas Barbecue Bowl was held at the Main Event Entertainment venue in Frisco. It's an event that has been held the last 3 years for the teams participating in the FCS national title game, where both teams come together for a night of food and fun with the fans.
The main event does a great job with bowling and pool and actually arcade games, which grown men like to play from time to time.
I guess it's something to pass time. It's something we've done every year, so it's kind of like a reoccurring theme. You know, we always like coming to the main event.
The event was also an opportunity for the coaches to spend some quality time with their families, players, and fans while getting their minds off of the big game and just relax.
As much as we are away from home, spend a lot of hours inside the office, being able to bring the whole family, to the championship game, being able to come to an event like this is really good to where our family see us a lot more. Now that the week is kind of downgraded a little bit and allowing us to relax a little bit, so it's good.
Players on both teams received game cards and were able to taste some Texas barbecue and play the arcade games for about an hour until the competition started.
Yeah, this is definitely a good team bonding event, especially when we do bowling and pool against their team. It just keeps competitive spirit alive between the two teams.
That competitive spirit was shown throughout each of the 3 competitions: speed pool, which was won by Townsend, bull riding, where NDSU came from behind to win, and the final competition, bowling, which Townsend also came from behind to win, which also won the competition. The last 2 winners of this competition went on to win the national title. The Bison will look to end that streak on Saturday. For SU TV News, I'm Sam Jones.
While down in Frisco, Texas, SU TV's Adam Kepenich got a chance to talk to some Bison fans about their Frisco experience.
This week for Sidewalk Stampede, we're going to take you back a couple weeks as we ask Bison fan what the atmosphere was like down there.
How do you feel about the environment of the pep rally?
This is awesome. Let's go Bison. We got to get ready for the game tomorrow. The atmosphere is a lot better than last year. There's a lot more people, so it's a lot of fun.
What do you think the best part of the atmosphere here is?
Oh, just all the Bison fans. I mean, this is amazing. You can bring 10,000 people, pack them in here just to drink and have fun. I mean, there's nothing better than that, right?
It's been a lot of fun, just lots of good stuff going on. Now the fireworks, perfect time for this interview.
All right. The atmosphere, I would say there's more Bison gold and green here than there is in Fargo. It's pretty exciting. There is a ton of action, and there's a lot of NDSU fans. It's pretty much like heaven.
All right, joining us now is sports reporter Joel Sipper. So I hear the Bison are off to a really good basketball start of the men's.
They are at a good start, and they're looking to climb atop the Summit League standings. Up next, we're going to have highlight from the men's basketball team.
Jitters is the NDSU Campus Communities Coffee Hub. Conveniently located right next to campus, Jitters Coffee has a wide range of amenities, including comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, and an assortment of beverages. Jitters is here to meet your needs, whether you're looking to relax and socialize or study in a rich, active environment. Be sure to make your way over for your morning brew, a bite at lunch, or for a break between classes. Get your fix only at Jitters.
Hey, I'm Mariah, and I'm at Bus because not only does it save me money, but with 20 different routes, it makes getting around Fargo much more convenient. I'm at Bus. Do you?
Deeks Pizza. Prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
SU TV Sports is brought to you by Shields. Ready for your next big adventure? Welcome to Shields.
Welcome back. Coming off a big victory over Nebraska-Omaha, the men's basketball team looked to finish the weekend sweep against Western Illinois. The Bison were 2-1 in Summit League play heading into Saturday's game. Let's take it out to the Bison Sports Arena where NDSU had one of their largest crowds of the year on hand. Early first half, Garrett Covington's going to hit the three. Western Illinois up 9-8. A couple possessions later, Chris Kading's going to work it down low on the paint and get the bucket. NDSU still down 12-10. Next possession on defense, Kading working hard down low and gets the rejection. Still, NDSU still down 12-10. Mike Phelps going to hit his first three of the night. This puts NDSU up 16-14. NDSU would be tied 30-30 going into the half. Covington has it going on again. He hits the jumper. He would finish at 11 at the night. A couple possessions later, Lawrence Alexander gets a bucket, puts NDSU up 52-48. Late in the second half, Trayvon Wright with a monster block. NDSU up a couple. A couple minutes later, Marshall Bjorklund down low puts the game out of reach, 61-50. NDSU would go on to win 65-52 and advance to 3-1 in Summit League play. The Bison currently sit in second place in the conference standings behind South Dakota. NDSU will travel to Brookings on Saturday for a border battle against South Dakota State. In women's basketball, Valley City State didn't give the Bison an early first half Wednesday night, but after starting the second half with a 10-point lead, the Bison pulled away with an 83-61 victory. Brooke Lamar led the Bison with 21 points and 5 assists, while Holly Johnson went off for 20 points and 8 rebounds. The win gives the Bison back-to-back victories for the first time this season. A big part of NDSU's recent success lately has been Miranda Whittle. SU TV Sports Director Morgan Leuven gives us a closer look at the Australian sophomore.
Beckett keeps her dribble line to the wing. Goes back to the corner, caught by Whittle. She's going to launch.
As just a sophomore, Marina Whittle leads the Bison in rebounding and is the second highest scorer on the team, making her a key piece to the Bison women's basketball team.
Our best athlete on the floor, the biggest thing that she brings for us is her ability to rebound, and they're big rebounds. I mean, they're noticeable.
It's not just the fact that Whittle averages 6.8 rebounds a game, it's how she does it that impresses her teammates.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't even know how she gets those offensive rebounds. She just comes out of nowhere and grabs them.
Whittle is all business on the court, but off the court, she's anything but.
Oh, she's so funny. She's kind of immature at times, but it's just what makes her unique.
She's got a lot of spunk. You know, she does a lot of dancing sometimes. So, you know, a kid like that just is kind of fun-loving. So she's fun to coach that way.
And when I asked Brooke to describe her in 3 words?
Weird, funny, always laughing. I get laughing.
Whittle, from Vermont, South Victoria in Australia, admits that being her fun self all the time and playing away from home isn't so easy.
It's tough. It's really tough. Normally I'm used to having mom in the crowd cheering me on and stuff, so it's been hard to get used to playing out of my comfort zone and not playing around people around my family, pretty much my friends.
However, her mom plans to travel to Sioux Falls this March to watch Marina and the Bison play in person for the first time at the Summit League tournament, and Marina is already giddy with excitement.
It's going to be absolutely incredible because I don't think they've actually seen our girls play. I think they've watched a few videos when they can, but up close and personal, it's going to be awesome.
Reporting for Bison Coach's Corner, I'm Morgan Lubin.
Whittle and the Bison look for their third straight victory this Saturday against South Dakota State. Former Bison golfer Amy Anderson started her professional golf career today. Anderson is playing in her first LPGA tournament in the Piersic Silk Bahamas Classic. Anderson shot an even par round of 73 after birdieing her first 2 holes of the day. Anderson sits in a tie for 38th place after day 1, 5 shots back. She'll tee it up for her second round at 12:50 p.m. tomorrow. Well, NDSU, both sides, women's and basketball, playing pretty strong as of lately.
Yeah, it's exciting to see.
Definitely. Coming up after the break, there's some good news for golfers. We'll tell you more.
Computers and other technology have become central components of modern university life. At NDSU, the Help Desk can assist students with many of their technology needs. So let's talk tech.
Staffed by both students and full-time employees, the NDSU Help Desk can be found in 3 locations on campus. The first is located downtown in Berry Hall 270, the second in the main library near the reference desk on the first floor, and the final and main help desk is located in IAC 150. In addition to on-location assistance, the Help Desk also offers support by phone at 701-231-8685, by email at ndsu.helpdesk@ndsu.edu, and by online live chat accessible on the Help Desk website. Help Desk consultants can assist with the setup and maintenance of NDSU online services including Blackboard, Student Office 365 accounts, your NDSU electronic ID, as well as your North Dakota University System Campus Connection account. Additionally, the Help Desk offers support connecting your computer to both the NDSU wireless networks and NDSU Go print stations. Besides technical assistance, the Help Desk also provides large-scale printing services. Students can print posters up to 36 or 42 inches wide on high-quality glossy satin or matte finished papers. Finally, the NDSU Help Desk also provides an equipment checkout service at no cost to students. Equipment available for checkout includes laptops, digital camcorders and cameras, desktop speakers, audio recording equipment, and more. All equipment reservations are done online from the Help Desk website. For more information about Help Desk services, stop by one of the 3 locations or check out the Help Desk website, www.ndsu.edu/its-help_desk.
Living in a climate where one can only play golf half of the year, it is hard to be a golfer in Fargo. But get ready to tee off as Golf Addiction, an indoor virtual golf center, had its grand opening January 17th. Golf Addiction has 6 About Golf PGA Tour simulators, one of them a large 3-screen semi-surround. Beside golf, there's also darts, pool, and full bar. The simulator offers over 50 courses, private lessons by golf pros, and many leagues to join. Participants enjoy the chance to do what they love and show off their skills.
And just tune your game so when it is time to go outside, you're ready. And so you can stay ready, and that's the big problems being up in the north. The competition in the south, they can play all year long. We got to stay tuned somehow.
He actually started to spell his name, and I was trying to make sure I got the spelling right, so I wasn't really listening to what he was actually spelling. And he started spelling Tiger Woods, and he got all the way through Tiger before I actually was like, wait a minute.
This entertainment venue is a chance for those sick of winter to step up on the green and practice their swing. Thank you for watching this edition of SUTV News.
Be sure to pick up a copy of The Spectrum and check us out on Facebook or Twitter.
Also, visit us at ndsubin.com for your chance to win some special prizes.
Have a great night.